Uh, what do you mean? Like in the game or I've been trying to talk to you. Yeah, I've been talking, but you were busy, so I am doing my own thing. I know. I didn't want to. Yeah, we want to talk about. I'm very close to building an ATV. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Honestly, you can barely hear what she's saying. All you hear is a that's it. Like I said, you can barely hear it all. Like where it would raise an eyebrow. I'm out here fighting a freaking werewolf. I killed Dracula. I'd been telling you that I was fighting Dracula, but you didn't hear me. Yes, and the thing is, I didn't say it once or twice. I said it like 3 times, and you still didn't hear me. No, it's okay. Yeah, I did, but that was like 30 minutes ago. No, you're good. I don't know. Oh, it's colder than Santa's ass. Yeah, that's where the North Pole is. That's what she says. I've been killing them left and right. I found a bike a while back. Well, North Pole, bro. Bro, bro, what are we talking about, bro? Yeah, but now we're talking about Santa's asshole, so might as well go with it. Yep. Maybe that's just what skyrockets us into stardom. And then tonight he's gonna sue you for everything you're worth. Yeah, for copyright infringement. I said, like I said, yeah, bro, I'm gonna tweak out because I literally told him 2 times that I found a bike. I never learned. Okay, my dad wasn't around to show me. I found a floating island. I don't know how to get to it though. Probably a plane though, right? Yeah. I'm so glad you found a bike. I found 2 bikes before you found that one. And I told you about it. And you didn't even hear me. Bro's accelerating. You getting the little streaks, the breeze. What's an RC? Oh hell no. Oh, okay. No, I did not. You, you, you asshole. This looks so goofy. Bro, but like it's low key lagging. It's lagging. It's a little glitchy. Is that an iguana? Is that a dinosaur? Oh, we got something. We got. I can't pick it up though. I have too much stuff. It dropped a tooth and meat. Okay, bro. Nor do I have any intention of learning. If I learn how to drive a car, then it doesn't matter. I'm a good runner. I'm a good runner, okay? I don't even know, dude. We took a whole loop around. Alright, I vote we go in like that direction. And just all the way straight down. See if we find anything interesting. What the heck is that? There's something, another thing that's floating. Bro, this is so goofy. Oh my god. But I'm only missing 2 tires to make an ATV. Mustard. Oh, you're getting hit by ghosts. And he just killed you again. He about to kill me next. He about to kill me, bro. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I'm like speeding. I'm dashing. I'm. I dropped my sword. Oh my god. I'm just dead. Yeah. It. You sound like a Ku Klux Klan member. Have you ever seen that clip of that one black dude calling the Ku Klux Klan and he was just pretending to be white? I don't know. I mean, technically, it's their word, so just saying, just putting it out there. It's it's dude, I forgot we were on. I forgot. For the record, he's a member of the Ku Klux Klan, but he just doesn't want to say it on live. You will be getting canceled. I forgot, dude. I was. Dude, the worst part is the the worst part is I was gonna elaborate further. I'm so glad I realized. I'm so glad I'm so glad I realized before it was too late. They shot the Pentagon! They shot the Pentagon! Has Kayla met your mom? How did that go? That's very true. I'm not saying that. I'm just curious. That's good. Oh, that's good. Just go get the license. Hey, pal. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Um, Melvin, I just found like random zombies, but they're not zombies. They're not like normal ones. They're weird. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, Plants vs. Zombies? Like those, that's what they look like. It's like a whole like group of them, and they're just all chasing me. And they have different outfits. Like there's a chef, there's a conductor, a police officer, and I'm just murdering all of them. Oh my god! And now there's a head chasing me, like just the head. And now there's a zombie with a black belt. Hopefully he doesn't start doing karate. Say hi to Melvin, Mason. He said hello, Mason. Mason, Mason. Melvin said that he's waiting for his Burger King. He's a Big Mac. He agreed. He doesn't eat Burger King. He he has a really bad allergy, so like a lot of things he can't eat. He eats Chick-fil-A. The oil. Like my parents don't take a risk with the oil because you know how fast food people are. They don't care. So like, but with Chick-fil-A, he can eat it. Surprisingly, because I'm pretty sure they used to fry with peanut oil, but they don't do it anymore. Mason, Melvin said that he loves Chick-fil-A. Yeah. Oh, from Chick-fil-A? What? He said chicken fries. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just as. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Yeah. You watched the David movie? I just had a. My parents went to go see it with my brother. I want to see it too. I think they have it on streaming. It looks really nice. Oh my, dude, I'm still getting attacked by this village of zombies. Literally, because we're playing Minecraft, but modded. It's heavily modded. These aren't even normal zombies. And they're aggressive. And I died. That the movie was good? It's good. Goliath. Because I've read the Bible, Mason. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bear. Mom, look, bear. I encountered the chupacabra, Dracula. Yeah, they think I'm joking. I'm being dead serious. That's the worst part. I'm suffering this trauma alone because I don't even know. Um, he left, but I forgot what I was talking about. Dang. But yeah, have you worked on any new music, Melvin? No. Going through that phase. Mm. Yeah, it sucks because I'm starting to get out of that phase, and now you're getting in that phase. Yeah, I hope you do. Well, I know you will. What are you thinking? Well, it's always good to have a plan, though. Like, have a plan and set in mind because then you can work towards the goal. That's what I did, and I'm still adding to my setup to this day, adding things because it depends. Like, I mean, the main thing is the interface. Like, I mean, what do you have for an interface right now? The Scarlet? Oh, then you're set with the. Honestly, the Scarlet. Which you have the same one as me? You have the Scarlet 2i2, Melvin. You have the Scarlet 2i2. Yeah, but, I mean, then with that you're set because a lot of radio songs are used with that interface. So, um, it just like the main thing, I guess, is just like a place for you to record other than BandLab. Um, and it depends, cause like, what computer do you use right now? Do you have a Mac? Oh yeah, you can record on your phone too. That's not because I used to do that. And actually, you can even because I know with iPads now they have Logic Pro and you can record in there too. But I'd say like computer wise, I know that if you're because like if you're getting a Windows computer, for example, like you can use FL Studio, you can use Ableton is another really popular one that I know that a lot of people use. Yeah, unless you like because there's trial versions of it. Um, and my and FL Studio, yeah, you can. No, not in the trial version. No, it's probably just the beats. Um, like personally, I try to use FL Studio. It's too complicated, but at the same time, like, because I'm so used to GarageBand, because that's where I started GarageBand, that when I transferred over to using Logic, it's the same thing as GarageBand. But me and Kate always say that it's just GarageBand on steroids because it has so much stuff packed into it that like even to this day I've been working in Logic for almost 2 years and I'm still discovering new stuff that I didn't know about. And since they're actively updating it too, so it's good. It's simple. It's not that difficult to use. That's why I decided because when me and Cade worked on Sandbox and we were using Logic, like I liked it, so I wanted to do that, get that for myself, and it paid off. It's very good. But yeah, it depends on preference, really. But if you just want something that's easy to record in, I think Logic is the best thing. Cause I know Ableton is really good too, but it's also something more complicated. But again, it's just like trial and error. And I know that a lot of like, 'cause I know you're not that into production as I am, but I know that a lot of like, for example, I have a drum machine from PreSonus, and that is Ableton. So it came with Ableton, but I have to find the code. I don't know where the code is at. Um, so like you can do that. And my Scarlett Focusrite came with FL Studio for free for 6 months, I think it was. You just have to like go on their website, put your like register the device, and gives you a bunch of like free trials, plugins. Like the main auto tune plugin that I use was free because of the it came with the Focusrite. Like the one that I use for all the songs, like it's a permanent license. But I right now I have the permanent license, but I have a subscription for the same company that gives me all the plugins, but it's a monthly thing. It's like $30 a month. It's kind of steep, but it's something that, I wanted to invest in because I make music all the time. So it's like it's a good investment. Um then more recently I started using a subscription to something called Arcade, which is like it has a lot of good samples for beats and stuff, and it's really easy to make beats on there. Like I started making beats on there, I was like, Jesus, like the way you can just chop up the samples and stuff is really cool. Um and then I also got a plugin that converts your microphone audio or like your vocals to MIDI, so you can essentially make songs with just your voice, like the keys, piano, the drums, everything. Yeah, it's how all that stuff. Ah, I'm sorry, I've spaced up. Yeah, cause like slowly I'm building up a whole studio in here. Like it's coming together. It's coming together. The next thing I want to do probably is get a bigger keyboard. I have a mini one, but I want to get like a bigger keyboard so I can start like playing piano and also like recording chords and stuff and like that. And also want to get another microphone and probably headphones. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. And also I've seen people use two interfaces instead of one. So you know how you have the focus rate, right? So for example, like one interface that I would get, it's what was it called? It's called the Apollo Twin. That's what Cade has. Cade records off of that, and it gives a different sound to your recordings. So some people use like let's say they use the Focusrite for producing only, like that recording side, and then they use the Apollo for the vocals. Like you can do that, and it creates like a different, kind of effect. And also, it depends what interface you have. That impacts the delay. Because another thing is that I feel like I have a suspicion that you just don't have your Focusrite set up correctly, and that's why you have so much delay in BandLab. Because because when I got my Focusrite, I had to set very specific settings, like something called buffer size, which is basically just like how much compensation the interface does when you're recording into it. So if the settings are wrong, the delay is awful. It's really bad, and no matter what. So it's probably something that you would want to check. Just a lot of things. Like I had to mess around with it for a long time until I found settings that I liked and just left it like that. All depends. It might it might be something as simple as that. Just why I mean I've heard the songs that you've recorded and they don't sound bad at all. Like at least the stuff that I've personally heard. So I don't know. Oh, that's tedious. Because because I mean, so what I do is like the way that I set myself up, and this is like regardless, like if I'm making my own thing, like scratch, I set a BPM, I set a speed, like a tempo, and I record off that tempo. Or let's say I'm getting a sample from somewhere. I look at, the key and the BPM and I put it. And when I'm recording something, whether it be like a beat, vocals, I always have the metronome on. It helps me a lot. Like just to get the timing right. I don't know. It's a good thing. Sometimes, although sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it annoys me, and I'm like, yeah, no, I want to go in like my own tempo, and it's good that way. I mean, I had to figure it out myself, like, cause it wasn't difficult for me to like learn stuff like that, cause I really am like fascinated with when it comes to like producing and stuff. And producing doesn't just mean like making the beats. Like producing can be like mixing the vocals and stuff. Like that's something I'm heavily learning now. And no, I don't feel like that. It feels like when I get a roadblock or I have an idea and I want to put it down, it's like an itch. Like I have to make the itch go away. So it doesn't matter how long I have to spend. Yeah. Is Tanari still on the phone or no? Okay. Bro, there's an event. Now there's a bunch of zombies chasing me. Oh my god. You're good. I might switch games soon though. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I have no idea. I just don't want to start getting sleepy. It, yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind having some company. I don't have to do that with you. You know, but I'm very adamant on not playing with Alan anymore because, like I said, it's just weird behavior, and I don't appreciate the lying. I'm not gonna deal with that. As much as it makes me sad, like explaining to me what he was gonna do, like he never does that. He didn't tell me. And then the last straw for me, probably, he's an asshole. It was like sometime this month, and I know Manny's birthday's in December, so yeah, I'm just over it. Alan does the same thing to me. If I don't go look for Alan, he doesn't look for me. He doesn't ask me how I'm doing. It's always me. I'm not gonna put energy into somebody that. Oh boy, quite literally. I can like. No, cause like I tried to. We've hanged out a couple times, like playing whatever, but I got frustrated with them because like one thing is me, right? When you ask me to play, for example, like I'll tell Tanari, and Tanari will give me my time and space to go and do what I gotta do. But with him, Janae doesn't do that. Janae stays on the phone with him while we're playing. And this dude, instead of being like, "Oh, I gotta go," like I'm gonna play or whatever, he just stays on the phone and he's muted the whole time, Melvin. There's no conversation to be had. Like I got tired of it. It's not about the games. It's like I want to talk to you and like have an actual conversation, and you're not even present. Why are you here? Just go. Like I know. That's why I stopped talking to him too. Slowly stopped talking to him too. It's just I feel like Manny is just easily manipulated, very easily. Somebody tells him something about somebody, and he believes it, and that's not good. That's a weak, honestly, like, and it's not me saying bad things, but like that's a weak-minded person because you have to stand strong and like who you are, and yeah, and like stay strong with your opinions, like. And what really pissed me off what really pissed me off of Alan, like that was the last straw for me, was because Tanari sends him reels on Instagram, which that doesn't bother me. You know, I trust Tanari, whatever. But she sent him a reel, right? And tell me why Black Hair Nathaniel sends Tanari a voice message like on some stupid shit. And I told Tanari like, why is he messaging you? He don't even know you, first of all. And why is Alan just giving his phone to random people? Like, the fuck? That was crazy. That was fucking weird. No. And he hangs out with him, and I don't like that. And I've told Alan that I don't like Nathaniel. Maybe that's why I don't get invited to stuff. I've just realized that. But like, yeah, and it also it just goes to show what kind of person Alan is too. Because you know the saying, show me who you hang out with, and I can tell you who you are. But yeah, like, and then that day, the last day that I talked to Alan, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave at 2. I gotta do something, right?" And I just simply asked him, like, out of curiosity, not like because I'm trying to eavesdrop or nothing, but I told him, like, what are you gonna do? And he straight up told me, like, none of my business. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then he ended up telling me, oh, I'm gonna do something with my mom. But then that was the same day that Nathaniel, the black hair Nathaniel, sent that voice message. So he lied to me. Why you gotta lie to me about that? That's weird. He just doesn't care. Just does not care. Bad ones. Because like I've had my moments where I talk to him about stuff and like he'll straight up he's the type of person to be like, "Oh, that's rough. That's rough." And he would piss me off. Like genuinely piss me off. Like I would go times without talking to him because he would do that to me. Like for no reason too. Like I'm sitting there asking how you're doing, checking in on you and whatever and being a good friend. Like why are you why do you repay it with that? And it's not like I'm doing something expecting something in return, but it's just common human decency to like ask somebody how they're doing. No, he has mom and dad is in Puerto Rico. Yeah, but it sucks. It bums me out because I I do have fun with Alan, but it just got to a point where like I sat there and realized like there's more. But you can't just be like you can be funny, but it's just the insensitivity. You know what I mean? Like you um no, you're good. I lost my train of thought. It's like you can be funny, we can make jokes or whatever, but there has to be like a respect. And not just a respect, but like there's moments for everything. You cannot just walk your entire life with your identity as I'm funny because it's not going to work out. It's just not. You're setting yourself up for failure cuz he's going to find himself destroying every single relationship that he has. Every single one. Even if he finds other people that are like him, that's toxic. When you think about it, that's toxic. Because, like I said, he only goes to me when he wants to have a laugh, or if I'm the last option and he doesn't have anybody else to play with. Because this whole time, and Tanari said this too, a real friend will notice your silence and ask you what's wrong. He is not asking what was wrong. He the last text that he sent me, oh, are you still playing the game that we were playing? Like I'm basically that he was waiting to do the next thing. I didn't answer him because that's not a real friend. Like you, for example, if I stop talking to you, you notice that I stopped talking to you. That something is wrong. You know what I mean? And you check on me. But he doesn't do that. Me too. I'm like that too. So like, I don't even get mad. I do the same thing. But we all are like that. We all have a little bad. I mean, the heart to lie, bro. Forgive them for they know. Yeah, because I'm not saying that I'm better than him or better than you. Because I'm just as bad as you are. I'm just as bad as he is. I talk about people, it happens. Don't you get mad sometimes and you just start spewing stuff? I'm like that too. I get mad and I start spewing stuff. Melvin, Melvin. I remember very distinctly multiple times where you're just like, oh, this person is an asshole, and then you start like I've been witness of you just telling me, oh, they did this, and that. Oh my God, Pedro. Remember when you were like, remember you were like, oh, Pedro has gonorrhea. Exactly. So I'm like that too. Exactly. But you see what I mean? Yeah. But it's just like it's a thing of keeping your distance and like not it's not in a judgmental way, but you have to But like, seriously though, like in all seriousness. But like seriously though. But seriously though, Melvin. Like it's not in like a judgmental sense, cause like what I'm trying to say is that like I'm no better in the sense that like I can have. No, no, no. I know. But what I'm trying to. Yeah. But I'm trying to find my train of thought again. What I'm trying to say is like for me personally, I get mad, but it hurts me deeply in the sense that like I care too much. I think so. Yeah, that's Dracula. Um, for me, I care a lot, like to the point where like somebody can hurt me, but I still think about them. You know what I mean? Like, I hate. No, but listen to me. I hate cutting ties like that in the sense that like I want the best for everybody that I meet. Like right now, I'm talking to Cade again, and he's struggling a lot. And what I'm trying to do is like slowly plant the seed for God to come into his life. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Like that's what I'm trying to do. Even if it's a slow process, cuz I know him. I know him. I know like he could benefit from it. He really could. That's what he's missing. That's what like sometimes that's what I'm missing cuz I get too into my own head and try to make my own decisions and try to figure things out on my own. But in reality, like I need God, man. I just need to remind myself. Nope. But yeah. Hmm. At least you walked away from it. But I bet there was a lot of times where like you could have died. That's that's crazy. That's that's just crazy. It's ridiculous. It just it just makes me sad how people are now. Like it's hard being a person that cares a lot. You're just bound to get hurt a lot. But I don't want to not care. Like I still have my heart open, you know. After everything, like I still because that's what God would want. That's that's how Jesus carried himself. If you see how Jesus carried himself, literally he tells one of the disciples to forgive. Forgive, forgive. Because one of the disciples was mad because another disciple wronged him. He did something or he stole something. I don't remember. But he told him like forgive infinite amount of times. And that's hard for humans, for us, because we're full of pride. We don't want to be forgiving. We want to hold on to stuff, even though it hurts us like hell. Still want to hold on to stuff somehow. You know what I mean? But you can't. Like for me, like I held on to that stuff with my dad for years, and it took me just like internally forgiving him, for him to to ask for forgiveness, to apologize to me. And that to me is God. You know what I mean? Like I let it go and God handled the rest. Cuz some things like at the end of the day, the only person that can judge other people is God. We cannot judge other people. We can't condemn other people because this culture of like condemning, like it's hard for us, like especially like murderers and stuff like that. We just instantly think, oh my God, he deserves to rot in prison. But who are we to say that? Who are we to say that? We are all equals in sin. It doesn't matter what sin it is, because God doesn't see. Yeah. Mhm. But a lot of people distort that image. That's where all the problems come from. That's where all the problems come from. Because you have to think about it. Like, God could easily make us submissive, but He limited His power by giving us the choice to follow Him or not. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yeah, I do. I just wish that more people could see that. But that's why, the people that do see it, it's our responsibility to make them see, you know what I mean? See that truth and Not a lot of people are going to make that choice, but at least we tried to plant that seed. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to do. Even if it's little by little, anything counts. Anything counts. Any chance that I get to talk about God, I try. You know what I mean? I try. I don't do it perfect. I'm not perfect. Cuz I can, it's bad. I feel like it's worse to like not know the Bible, God, or nothing and be condemned than actually knowing, because you have the tools right there, but you're not even using them. Like I feel like that's worse. That's more sad. Like it's sad. But that's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to be better with that. And be better with, talking about it. And if that right now, if that's through Cade, like I'm trying to like talk to Cade, and I told him like, God, I like for Christmas, I told him God bless you, like you're in my prayers. I hope God, you know, touches your life and reveals Himself to you. I told him that, and even that little thing can spark a whole thing in a person. It's such a beautiful thing, and I want to just like have that ability to do it more through whatever, through word, through the music. I'm writing more songs like that now, and just trying to serve, because I feel like God is trying to work through me through that, because He gave me that gift. He gave me that gift. It's just my responsibility and my choice whether I'm going to use it for Him or use it for my own desires. You know what I mean? And I'm going to fall. Everybody falls, everybody makes their mistakes, but I'm trying to just not give up. And it's not so much give up on God, it's just give up on myself. Because sometimes when I do something wrong, or like I behave in a way that, I don't want to, you know what I mean, or I go in a wrong direction, I I shame myself for it, you know what I mean, to the point where it's like I don't feel worthy of God, which I'm not. But it's not good to have that sort of mentality towards myself, because yeah, at the end of the day I humble myself before God, because I don't deserve God in my life as much as anybody else, because we all, at the end of the day, we all deserve to be in hell. If it wasn't for Jesus' sacrifice, we'd all be in hell, simply by nature. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm trying to take away that pride. I'm not gonna do it perfectly. There's gonna be prideful moments, you know what I mean? But right now it's like, for me it's about like humbling myself before God and just letting a lot of things go. Just letting a lot of things go. This thing with Alan, letting it go. God will work through that. And if He doesn't want me to have him around, I'm not gonna have him around. You know what I mean? If God wants me, you know, I'm saying this just, but if God wants me to, let's say, hang out with you more, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come to fruition. Like I believe that. I have faith in that. I have faith in whatever God has planned for me. That's all I can have, really. Say what? Seriously? That's your calling. Yeah. You it's it's what we always talk about. Like you just need somebody to what was the word? We use those specific words to like concentrate that. You need to concentrate your energy towards something. Yeah, you're applying for college. That's awesome. Well, what are you planning to do? That's not bad. Hey, just that's something. It's something. You know what I mean? You don't even know where it's gonna take you. You don't even know where it's gonna take you. Then say it. Ah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. You're not gonna. Yeah, I get it. You're not gonna say anything else. But yeah, Lyman. Yeah. Hmm. I kind of get what you're trying to explain. Just in the moment, in the future, because you play out a lot of scenarios. Hmm. You just have a incredibly turbulent mind, I would say, but not in a violent sense. Not in a violent sense. At least not anymore. It's different. What do I think? I just okay. Let me. I put down the controller. Cause I kind of I don't experience it to that extremity, but there's moments where I dissociate in that way. And for me, it's so bad to the point where like I get overwhelmed because I'm just overthinking now. Because now you're essentially creating a false reality. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, what is reality? Because this reality could be false, and then the one you're thinking about is you know what I mean? It could be like that. And it gets so bad to a point where it's like now you're just thinking about like whether this reality is real or not. And that to me is like you're just trusting only your own mind, which is something I struggle with too. That's the devil. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Because it can. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because if you just trust in your own, if you trust in your own intellect, it's gonna destroy you. You know what I mean? Whether it be in a sense of pride, like, or in a sense of dissociation, because I feel like that's the devil too. Like, honestly, basically, you're trying to reach a goal that's unattainable, and now you're thinking about, yeah, or just trying to reach a certain status in the world, or like a certain point. You know what I mean? Where this world shouldn't even, yeah, psychosis. I didn't. That's not what I mean. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Hmm. Like what kind of messages? Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. It's false. Very much false. It feels false. Just what you're telling me. It feels false. Cause like, no, 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 no. Of course not. No. What I mean is like what you're telling me, those videos and stuff. That just feels false. Because the thing is like with the devil, right? People just think that he's just like all he is evil, but he's evil in a manipulative sense. He wants, like in this world right now, he wants you to live so comfortably to the point where you yourself gain the pride and decide for yourself, I don't need God because I have everything. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm not saying that's what you think, but I'm saying that he's gonna want to like make you live as comfortably as possible. And also you have to have that discernment because one of the big signs of the end times is like a lot of false prophets. That's something that you have to discern. But I don't even think people understand that either because false prophets doesn't have to just be like You know, because there's some things that are blatantly. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, what's I gonna say? Because what I'm trying to touch on is like it can be false in the sense that like what you're telling me, it could be good advice, right? But it could be false in the sense that it's giving you comfort, but it's leading your soul, your heart down this path of like, oh, this random person made me feel better instead of, oh, I'm feeling this way, let me talk to God about it. Let me read the Bible. And I struggle with that too. I struggle with that too. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be because there are things in this world that are obvious. They're obviously evil. But there's things that are deceiving. Because why? Because the devil, Satan, is the father of lies, of deceit. So you're not going to see it. And you're not going to see it unless you open your eyes and go to God. Because also, if you see in the Bible that Jesus is being tempted by the devil, they're shooting the word back at each other because Satan knows the word too, and he will use it against you. That's why you have to know. I'm like that too. I feel like that too. Something tells me, yeah, that is what it is. Something is stopping me from being closer to God. Exactly. And I'm telling you this because I'm going through it too. That's why we're talking right now, and it clicked. It just clicked. Yes. Be specific. I heard about that, but not necessarily the dream. Oh, you told me. You told me. Never mind. You told me. This is when we first started talking again. I feel like I feel like with dreams, it's important. But just like it's important, just like it's important for you to discern things in the real world, it's important to discern the dreams too. Because without exposing myself, I get some weird dreams, but I ignore them because they just seem like garbage. Garbage. That I shouldn't. It's a distraction, is what I mean. It's a distraction because it's just garbage. Like it's things that I subconsciously am not even thinking about. You know what I mean? And it's yeah, exactly. Oh my god. It's yeah. It's a frustration. It's a distraction. I have strange dreams that like stir in my heart, but not in a good way. It makes me ponder too much. And so I decided that if something like that happened, I have no control over what my subconscious, you know, manifests. Exactly. Exactly. But like I said, sometimes my pride doesn't let me do that in reality. Yeah, at times. Yes. Yes. Or weird, like I have weird dreams I can't remember. Or like I'm a different person sometimes. Or other people. It's weird. Hmm. Yeah. Exactly. Actually, what? What the? Oh my god. Yeah, but these are like these sort of things that you just have to pray on, meditate on. Yes. No. Hmm. Yeah, you know what I think? I think you're like me that I think you're like me in the sense that your jealousy is very strong in a destructive sense, but not that I hate sometimes when women say that you're insecure. It's not insecurity. It's just like it's overprotectiveness. You know what I mean? And knowing the nature of how men are. This is weird, yo. This is trippy. Um, but I feel like um hold on. What? What's that? Oh, yummy. Thank you. I feel like maybe because I go through it too. If we have similar dreams like this, then I feel like the enemy is using that jealousy and testing you with it. You know what I mean? Because it can be a very destructive thing. Because I'm gonna be honest here. There's times where, like, for example, when Nathaniel sent that voice message to Zanari, Melvin, I was pissed. I got pissed. Then I started yelling at Tanari, which is not good on my part. I got really mad. And I'm trying to just it's not that I don't trust her. I just don't trust dudes. And then I know how she is and how beautiful and amazing that woman is that any dude is gonna take that the wrong way, even if that's not her intention. So I get mad. But like that's what I mean. That you might be getting tested that way. Like I get tested. Cause ever since I started being with Tanari, psh, exactly. Hmm. Exactly. Hmm. Hmm. Love drives you to do crazy things. What happened? Oh my God, Melvin. All right, all right. Snap back to reality. Snap back to reality. I found a weird structure over here. You're set. Yeah, I found another portal, but it's on without a flint and steel. What the hell? It's a giant portal. Asshole, you killed me. I was eating popcorn. I didn't even realize it was there. Bro, you're literally in Bumblefuck. I don't even know how to get back there. Let's- Okay. Yeah. Thank you. What happened, Melvin? Melvin. My mom said hi, Melvin. He said bendición. She said Dios te cuide. But damn, every time we talk, we just have really good conversations. It's gone. Hmm. Amen. And think we just both need to remember to humble ourselves to God. Because you are a very strong person, a strong willed person, strong mind. But your curse is that you think too, I feel like you could, at some point, you get too prideful about it, you know? Like, I'm badass, I can do anything, you know what I mean? But you're not better than God. You know what I mean? You just need to be reminded. And I'm not saying you think that. I'm not saying you think that, but oh no. Oh no. You you wrestle with God. You're Jacob, bro. You wrestle with God. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. But you convict yourself when you wrestle with God. Remember this. God, you have to separate these two things. The world is not fair. God is fair. Maybe you need to concentrate this questioning, this, you know, battling energy on the world, not on God, on the world. Because the world is what is wrong. Not God. God knows everything. God is all powerful. You cannot fight God. It's a losing battle. Oh, you're fighting God just fine. You're fighting God just fine. So just flip it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Mm, not necessary. I don't even know. Dude, you probably would, unfortunately. Oh my god, he just start every world chaos. But maybe the world needs. That's pride. It's you need to, because I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, Melvin. And I'm saying this with so much. Yeah, your confidence can lead you to pride as well. Sometimes it comes out like that. Hmm. The foundation. Popcorn and a Slim Jim, but it's spicy as fuck. You just be murked sitting in a hospital bed. What do you mean? Because we we don't need. This is how I know we have a real friendship. Is that half the time we don't need to be doing something to spend time together. Half the time we're just talking. It's just talking. Yeah. I'm just fidgeting my hands. That's all I'm playing this for. When you think about it, because you make me think. You make me think, and I make you think. That's a good thing. Why? Why did I piss you off? You need somebody to challenge you. Me too. Mhm. You're a fighter. Yep. It's a test. Hmm. chose. But who led you? Who led you to the decision, Melvin? Who do you have in your heart? Exactly. But you know what the thing is? You you have a lot of power. There's power in your words, right? And I don't know why, but you're talking to me, and I just thought about this. But like Solomon, Solomon asked God for wisdom, right? What did Solomon fucked up really bad? Fucked up really bad. Even with his good intentions, he wanted to serve God, but he was given those gifts from God, and he forgot God, in the sense that he was so sure of himself, of his wisdom, of his power, that he forgot God in his heart. That's what I'm telling you to be cautious about. It's not so much that you're prideful all the time. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it creeps into your heart. You know what I mean? The heart is a lie. Our hearts are wicked. We don't think it to be that way, but it is that way. Because the heart is an ever changing thing. It's constantly changing. Changing. You can't because what are we preaching nowadays? To trust your feelings. Trust yourself. Um what was I say? Hey, what happened? Okay. Damn. Oh. Mm. Hmm. You're right. That is something that I do struggle with. I will admit. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I do. Hmm. Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what you were saying, that everything in this world is transactional. You have to be careful also because I feel like there's such a huge difference between being nice and being kind. Because I feel like being nice is manipulative. Being nice is a manipulation in the sense that you're being nice to now, some people do it to keep up an appearance, to make other people look at you and be like, oh, he's a good person. You know what I mean? And that, what does that breed? That also breeds pride in the heart. And I'm saying it because I've experienced it in some points. And like, hmm why? What did she say? She just said, yeah. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. Are you charging your phone, Melvin? Okay. Let me know when it's charged because the microphone cuts off a lot. Okay, that's fine. The speaker of the phone should be better than the controller. It's just I want to hear what you're saying, and it's like it's cutting off a lot. Yeah, I'll do the same thing.